So here's the deal. I've had this stuff sitting on my counter for a week. And for some reason, there's this force inside of me that refuses to use it until I show it to you. I don't know what that is. It's almost like you're my cooking buddy. And until I show you these things and we get to geek over them together, I feel like I can't use them. I'm not sure where this comes from, but these things have been sitting here. They're waiting for us to play with them. So now we're going to do that. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. I'm a weirdo. I don't know why I feel this way. Eric says that, when I get something, we haven't been properly introduced until we geek over it. So I guess that's what it is. I guess it's been so many years that I love playing with gadgets and I love showing them to you. It's just part of any time that I get anything. I feel like I can't use it until you guys see it.
I feel like we're cheating.
I'm cheating.
If we don't introduce it.
If I don't introduce it, right? So we're going to start small. A few of these things I got on Prime Day, Christmas in July, whatever it was called. So when we did that disastrous of jelly roll cake, one of the things I thought is maybe I'll try using a silicone mat, and I sort of cut one that didn't fit that great, so I wanted to order one that was the size of a jelly roll pan. So I did that, and it came in like this little set, and what I think is kind of funny is when it came, the brand is Amy one. So I guess it was meant for me to have this, right? So these are silicone mats, right? And they're kind of an odd size because they do fit that 5x10 size jelly roll pan. So these are going to be too small for, a traditional sheet pan, but they're going to fit perfectly on that pan. So you can order these things in a lot of different sizes, and I think you can order some that you can just cut, right? But, ooh, it does have that silicone feeling. Sort of like this quasi-sticky feeling. So what do you think about using these for my jelly roll? I still think I have to grease them up though.
I don't know.
So I think even with the one I tried, it still didn't work.
I'm just thinking about when you said it had a silicone feeling. Of course, you know what I'm thinking. Feeling.
Okay, so this is all their sizes that they have: round and square and rectangle and all that fun stuff. So that is these.
Ooh.
I'm going to keep this. Okay, so the Amazon Prime Day. This has been advertised a lot on Facebook. This is Zwilling J.A. Henckels' complete book of knife skills. And I definitely need to work on my knife skills. So I thought this was interesting. I saw this in a Facebook ad and I wanted to get a copy. Yeah, it goes through all the knives, right? But it also goes through all the cuts. And I need to work on my cuts. I think this is a great book. It is very detail-oriented, picture-oriented. There's a lot of content in this, and I think this is going to be a great book and a great help to me. Okay, so Prime Day, they were having a big sale on a whole bunch of America's Test Kitchen books, and I love their books. I kind of have this weird feeling as we go along with their stuff because they're starting to put out so many books. And some things have repeating stuff in it that I kind of feel like they're turning into a quasi Taste of Home, right? Because Taste of Home puts out 1,000,000 books on 1,000,000 topics, and some of it is repeating. So I think I don't want them to slowly get like that, but
maybe they're just doing the money grab by putting out more books.
Yeah, I mean, they're pumping it out like crazy. But all these, I got a really great price on Amazon Prime Day. So the very first one, this one came out recently, and it has gotten a lot of attention. It's called America's Test Kitchen, a very Chinese cookbook. And it is 100 recipes from China and not China, right? So I kind of want a book that has because I'm used to like Chinese takeout food, and I kind of want to find a book that teaches you how to make Chinese takeout, Americanized Chinese food, because I like to eat it. I will admit that. So I don't know if this is it or not, but I thought this book was pretty interesting. Hot and sour soup. Very nice pictures in this thing. This has got a lot of great reviews, and it's getting a lot of attention. So this is a very Chinese cookbook. So the next one that they recently brought out is this one, When Southern Women Cook. And this is written by 70 different women writers with 300 recipes, all Southern cooking. I haven't had a chance to really go through this book yet, but when I turned a couple pages, I'm a little concerned, right? Because there are some things in here that are not Southern. There is a lot of Southern recipes, but I saw some recipes that I was like, that is not really Southern. For instance, Grandma's Pad Thai.
Well, maybe that's a Southern version of it.
I guess. A lot of really good Southern recipes in here. I'm interested in diving into this one, and you'll never know where this one's going to show up. I also got Cook It in Your Dutch Oven. So everybody's been running around, going to the FTTs, getting the Le Creuset, getting the stove, piling up all the Dutch ovens. I figured I want to get a Dutch oven book. This is that book, Cook It in Your Dutch Oven. And one day, I ordered this one before Prime. I was feeling like I don't want to cook in the oven, right? So I got this complete summer book. Has a lot of salads, desserts, a lot of things you can grilling, a lot of things you can make without turning on your oven. I thought that would be kind of interesting. See how all these cookbooks are? And I also got the complete Mediterranean cookbook. This book has been around for a little while, and it has a lot of great reviews on it. This has been like #1 seller all over the place. I thought it would be interesting, and I have been wanting to pick this up, and I think it was like $12 or something on Prime. And finally, I got the complete vegetarian book. I thought this will be interesting for a lot of side dishes, roasted poblana and white bean chili, stews for the winter coming up, summer vegetable chopped salads, glazed carrots, tomato tart. Yeah, I want to dive into this baby. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, I went on a little Aldi excursion because they were selling some cast iron grill pans. And I don't know, they were like $12 or something like that. So I ordered up a couple. Why not, right? Cast iron grill pan, enameled cast iron, gas, electric, glass, induction, oven stays, hand wash only. Ooh, these are kind of neato. So I had something like this before, and I will have to admit that it was kind of a pain to clean. Getting everything around these things. But I think it's kind of neato. If anything, I could use it for serving, right? That's kind of cool, huh? So this is like a peachy color. And this is like a green color. This green has been around because I think because they always drop their cast iron in the fall. And this green was the color last year. They were bringing out a bunch of this hunter green looking color last year. So I got one of those.
They're not trying to mimic a well-known brand, are they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Dupes?
Perhaps.
Doopy-doos? Do they have any grillable vegan burger patties? Not too many recipes in there.
You want help with the big one?
I want him last, I think. Oh, you didn't see that. I'm holding off. This is the grand finale. It's like a fireworks show.
I take it must cost the most then.
So this box is just a bag of fun, right? It's a bag of tricks. There's all kind of different things in here. I like ordering different things. All comes in one box. Oh, one of these things was like really off in price. It's normally like $15 and it was like $7. Oh, this is unrelated. This is a little tripod thing. So I did have an issue that I ran out of my mini strainers when I'm trying to do multiple recipes. So I got, these are like $5 each, and they're really cool. I use them all the time, but I only have one. So now I got 3. I used it to, when we made that tart, I was straining off the lemon juice. They're little mini strainers. These are cool. I like these. There's another one. So this was like half off. This is a tart pan, a rectangle tart pan. It's from Fox Run. And this was marked like half off. And I've wanted this, but it was like, $25 or something like that. And I think I got it for 10. So this is a mini quiche pan. The bottom comes out and it makes like a rectangle tart or quiche. And then I got a little Dowen. Love their stuff. Porcelain. These these are nice. These are marked down to $8 on Prime. Look at that. These are adorable. So this is like a pie pan. These were like $8. And they're porcelain. Or at least, maybe they're stoneware. These are really nice. For that price, thank you, Amazon Prime. Debt Prime Day. Ooh, very nice Dowen. I love these. These are beautiful. Look at those. So cute. So this is from BIA Cordon Bleu, I think. And every time I see them, I'm like, is that like Le Cordon Bleu, the cooking school? But it's not. It's a company that makes a lot of porcelain pieces, totally unrelated to the culinary school. So I got to get that out of my mind. But I've seen this like pop up a bunch of places, and I was like, where do they get that? And I found it on Wayfair. Wayfair, you got just what I need. I just need this. So this is a Teos Baker round. Ooh, this is going to be nice. I hope it is as nice as it has looked to me.
So you're saying I'm going to add Wayfair to my stamp locker in addition to everybody else?
It is as nice as I thought it was going to be. Whoa, this is a big one. Look at that baby. That is beautiful. This is the 16-inch. Holy moly. Guacamole. So you'll see on here, it says BIA Cordon Bleu. Sometimes you see these, you can see these in like Home Goods and stuff. This one is flipping huge, right? Wow, I didn't know that it was actually that big. I really like it. Look at this. This thing is beautiful. Wow, it's huge. Maybe I should have got the 14-inch. I didn't know it was that big.
What would you use that for?
It's Baker. Big old casserole. Yeah, I probably should have got the smaller one. Oh, well. This is the grand finale. So, you guys remember when I went and bought all that Tucci at Williams-Sonoma for half off? We bought the Stanley Pan, and we bought the 14-inch. I bought the 4-quart. And when we got home, we used it, and Eric was like, we should have got the 6-quart because it's just more room.
Who thought she was going to save some money? And my only concern was I just didn't want her leaving Williams-Sonoma outlet store saying, I should have bought it because it's a long drive to get there. But guess what?
It's not that long.
It's long enough. But guess what?
It was still on sale.
The last day of the sale.
Yeah, so this was $2.50, but it was half off.
Poor Boo Boo was tired. I had to go in and buy it for her.
I was tired. I should have been there. This one? No.
Pot and pan opening box services for you, Boo. Because you obviously... I had to buy this. I had to pay for it. Now I got to open the dang box. Am I going to have to actually cook something with it then?
Yeah.
Well, then it's mine.
That is yours, actually, because I bought the 14-inch, and you just moaned and groaned the whole time that I didn't get the 16.
I don't know what they did here.
Or the 6, not the 14, but the 6-quart. The 4-quart versus 6-quart.
Okay. Amy says they're messing with her. They kind of are. But once you figure out how it works, boo-boo, right?
They're playing with my emotions.
No. What emotion? You don't go ripping this up. You can, but it's not going to work. But the side pops open. See? Ah! Now it opens up. Oh, imagine it. Oh! Oh! Oh, look how pretty it is.
It's your pan. It's your pan.
Oh, look at the pretty handle and everything. Glass. Oh. All right. Calm down, people. Take a deep breath. Bam!
Yay! Eric has his very own pan. You have your own pan now, Boo.
Yeah.
Out of all these pans I have, you finally get one.
Christmas in July. Aw. Oh, Tucci's got their little things. Yay. Look at that.
Eric has his very own pan.
Gold colored handle. Got the helper handle. Pick it up. And when you're cooking something, you say, wow. Look how pretty.
I like that pan. I like my forecourt though, because it's a little more Amy size, but that's good for you. Because Eric likes to make big heaping pots of pasta.
I think we were doing polenta. And we just had to keep adding water because the book said use 3.5 cups of the stuff and the box said only use 1 cup. And of course we went with the cookbook and guess what? We made like a week's worth of polenta. And that little forequart, it worked, but it was kind of maxed out. This bad boy's got the headroom. So if you want to do some serious cooking, yeah, come to Papa, right? Because that's what you need, right? So I give it a 2 thumbs up.
Eric's pan. This is officially Eric's Tucci. This is your Tucci, Eric. Look at the bottom of that. It's like a purple color, a fig. I love his cookware, so I'm falling in love with it more and more. It's amazing. I like it. So, cooks, thanks for joining me. I can now use this stuff because I've shown it to you. My cooking buddies, we geeked over it. Now I get to use it, right? I need to get over that issue with myself. I don't think I ever will because you guys, you are my cooking buddies. And I got to show and geek with you before I can use the stuff, right? I'm just weird. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.